kids are wonderful, aren't they? Yep, they sure are. Which kid is yours? Oh, he's on top of the playset. Oh, you mean the cute little boy in the orange? Nope. But there's no other kid. Are you talking about the... Ah! It's so rude to scream in a public setting. Hello, Internet. I'm Twiggy, and as you may have guessed, I'm probably what most people would call a cat mom. You see, as a young girl, I've always wanted a cat. I loved cats. I always wanted one. But both my parents were, allergic to cats, so we didn't really have any cats. That was until I was around 12, we got our very first outdoor cats. That's right, cats. They're sisters. 2 adorable kitty witties. Now, the darker one was named Elizabeth. She was the nicest one. Then Mary was the lighter one. Now, the most memorable story I have of these 2 was getting ready for church and going out to feed them. Mom! Mary and Elizabeth are stuck in a tree! Somehow, these 2 cute little kitties have gotten their fur butts stuck up a tree. And we had to get ready for church. We spent 30 to 45 minutes trying to bait them down with tuna, but they just would not budge for anything. I practically begged for them. And of course, right when we decided, we had to let them come down on their own, they decided to get their little fur butts down themselves. Cats are picky. But then there's another time that we came home and they were fat. We just thought maybe we just fed them too much, is what we thought. But then they were skinny. And then there was kittens. Now, with this batch of kittens, only 2 really stuck out in my mind. One was a small calico. She was adorable and kind of evil, per se. But, maybe evil is the wrong word. She really hissed at us. She scratched. She bit. And scratched. So, yeah, she's definitely evil. And then there was the runt of the litter, who we named Checkers, and she was the most freaking adorable thing on the planet. I loved her with all my heart and soul. And, also, it so happens, runts don't survive that long. So, when I was told this, I kind of made it my personal mission to make sure that this cat will get the love and affection it needs to grow up. And, he did. She grew up. She survived, but with this batch of kittens, I want to say 6, we decided to get them fixed this time. We also learned that it's also kind of expensive to fix 6 cats. So then some time went on, and then there was a time we had no cats. Again, they're outdoor cats. They do what they do. And so there was no cats. We had no cats. Until my dad brought home 4 kittens for my sister's birthday. Possibly 6. I can't remember. But the most memorable thing about this small group of kittens is that they went from 4 to 6 in 1 million. Well, literally within a few years. It was a kind of bad. But then, some other things happened, and a nice friend of ours took our cats in, so we no longer had the cats for a while. And it wasn't until recently we got our first indoor cat. His name was Bucky. He is my baby, and he's not allowed in my parents' room, nor is he allowed in the homeschool room. But other than that, he is a relatively good cat, especially for the indoor, and he actually does listen when being told stuff. Sometimes he listens. Stop! You stopped, right? Newsflash! Twiggy Studio has a second YouTube channel, and it is called The Catsup Queen. Does that mean she's no longer doing animations? Of course not, silly Carl. In this new channel, there'll be mini skits, film/movie theories, most likely about latest animated movies, because they're giant kids. And taste reviews. We're praying there's no more sweet and spicy out there to try. And cake decorating, which I'm very passionate about. And I personally can't wait for that because, look at this little masterpiece that got created. And this channel is definitely new and different. It's also, what I've been told, easier to edit. And it shouldn't take as much time, so there should be a lot more upload frequency with this. So go check out the channel. Subscribe to it, and then subscribe to this one too, and like us both.